This is how to set up your branches in a production application. The biggest risk when you're shipping to production is that you ship a bug, and there are a few ways that you can avoid this. First way is with proper branching. Now at my agency, the way we do this is that we have a production branch. This is where all of the deployments run from, the back end and the front end. Now off of production, one branch below, we have staging. This shares all the same keys as production and is a like for like environment, but is essentially a testing ground for what our production environment will look like before it's actually in production. One more branch below that, we have development. Now generally this is the same as staging, except it'll have development keys. So this will be an environment with its own database, its own API, and it will also have its own credentials to things like Stripe for using the test/sandbox area. Now when it comes to features and fixes, we will branch off dev in branches prefixed with things like feat or fix or chore if we're changing like a piece of copy or something. Then when we're done with those features, we push them to those feature branches, open a pull request to go into development, and our CI/CD will run. What's that? That's things like Vercel building the front end deployment to make sure that there's no build errors. Or if it's the back end, it's the same thing, but it's the API building or the migrations for the database happening. Know that this feature is good to go and we merge it into dev. From there, going from dev to staging to prod is pretty much at our client's request. If we have a bunch of features in dev and they're ready to push it to staging for testing, we will do that. The only rule is we don't push to production on a Friday. I'm posting every single day. I'll see you tomorrow.